The second uncrewed flight test for Boeing's Starliner spacecraft that will eventually take astronauts to the International Space Station from Florida's Space Coast has been delayed. The launch is part of NASA's Commercial Crew program and was scheduled for Tuesday, but crews are now looking into what caused unexpected valve position indications on the spacecraft. Once the uncrewed flight test does happen, and if all goes well, Starliner will be ready to take 3 astronauts to space in its next mission. One of those astronauts will be Emsworth, Pennsylvania native Mike Fincke. I spoke with him earlier this week for our latest Taking Up Space segment, and right now, we're go for launch. I think people could read astronauts' biographies and get overwhelmed a little bit. Whether they're kids might think, oh, I could never do that one day, or adults might think, what am I doing with my life? What advice would you have for maybe both kids and adults that they can achieve success maybe, or even if you're 36 like me, hey, keep going.
Every astronaut feels that, hey, if I can do it, you can do it too. Nobody wakes up in the morning and say, I'm the best person in the universe and I'm going to go be an astronaut. No, we find ourselves getting a chance to go fly in space. I usually, when I talk to schools, but I like to say sometimes kids of all ages, right? First off, and these you'll see are fundamental Pennsylvania values too. First off, just be good, be a good person. Be nice to your neighbors. We're that way. We have a great sense of community all throughout Pennsylvania. I tell kids to study hard. The more things you know, the more opportunity you have, whether you want to fly in space or not. And even if you're 36, keep up the study and keep learning new things. And who knows, you might find yourself floating and seeing the Earth from space. Richard Branson and Jeff Bezos showed that that it's opening for all of us. And to be a good person and to study hard, to dream big and never give up. And that never give up, that extra grit, that comes from Pennsylvania.
Being a part of this Commercial Crew program in this time in space when citizens are going up, when there's commercial companies doing this, Artemis is coming up with NASA. How proud are you to be there at this moment in history?
Well, I think we astronauts and we NASA should feel really good that our designs for the future are coming true. We want to open space to everybody. It does a lot of good things. One practical thing though, it provides great industry, right? So there's more jobs out there, high-tech jobs for people in the space business, because space business is getting bigger. More chances for people to fly instead of the 550 people or so that have flown in space. Folks like yourself can have a chance, and pretty soon Pennsylvania will be full of astronauts, and that's a good thing. So I'm really proud of the team. I'm really proud of our country for fostering an environment where we're opening up the doors to the stars.
I read that you were also into astronomy. I was just out with my telescope a few nights ago. I'm always looking for different things to view. Do you have anything in a telescope that you like to look at, or anything you've at the space station taken a photo of or anything?
Astronomy is a deep-seated passion. And but it's funny, I always you have the whole sky, the whole universe to look at, and I always end up looking at the planets. And maybe because I secretly want to go to different planets, Mars or Jupiter or Saturn. Right now we don't have we're working hard to get to Mars, shall we say. And of course I look wistfully at the moon. Who knows, maybe I'll be there someday. From the space station, we don't have telescopes moving super fast, so it's super hard to see anything. But I've always tried to see if we can see the moons of Jupiter from the space station with the naked eye. We haven't been successful, but maybe on my next spacewalk we'll see if we can see the Galilean moons of Jupiter. But it's just impressive. We have a beautiful universe. We need to explore it.
I know you have a busy day, so I appreciate you taking the time to talk with me now. But anything else as people watch you launch? I often so think when I watch a human flight, all that's going through my head is there's humans on those rockets. There's humans on this rocket. Wow. What else do you think we should be thinking about as humans are ascending up into space?
Space gives us a hope for a good future, right? There's so many resources, so many opportunities out there, and it definitely can make life on planet Earth better. And it has already so far and will continue to do so. So we like to say we work off the Earth for the Earth, and everything the space program does gives us great returns back here on the planet. So we're hoping that everybody can continue supporting space program, get some, and expand our industry, and to go explore together. And this is just one step in the story. So enjoy the launch and enjoy the mission of Starliner, and just remember, our crew is going to be next.
Today's news feature is brought to you by the Cheese Store and more. Go to their Facebook page to see their specials and check out their catering menu.